according to JSOnline.com, a university in Wisconsin, UW-La Crosse, invited a porn star to their campus to talk about sexuality and questions about pornography and various questions in that realm. This is a very ridiculous situation for a few reasons. Number one is, according to the UW-La Crosse chancellor, Mr. Gao, he said that this whole entire speech, I should say, cost $5,000 from his office fund to hire her to give this speech. And he actually goes on to say this was a real value for $5,000 and a rare perspective we don't hear every day. I don't understand that. So only about 70 students attended this talk. 70 students? Are you joking? That's ridiculous. 70 students and $5,000 out of the funds or whatever for a 90-minute talk. That's just embarrassing in a way. It's really, it kind of irritates or frustrates me really on a certain level. I just don't get it. So a few things here. Some of the points that she brought up is she told students to never mix alcohol and drugs with sexuality. She also told them that pornography is a poor source of information about sexuality because it's almost entirely fantasy based, which is very true. So I do agree with all that. Let's move on here. If you're looking for instruction, looking to pornography is a big mistake. That's very true as well. I agree with that. And she gets questioned whether or not pornography promotes rape or leads to human trafficking. She said she doesn't think so. Rape is a crime of power and people who are not psychologically well are doing it. She said nobody in professional pornography is trafficked into pornography simply because there's no shortage of people eager to get into that industry. They don't need to force someone to do it. So that, I guess, I'm not really completely certain on that statement. There is, for example, I do know that out there's all kinds of fetishes for people to pick from, and I do believe rape is a category, unfortunately. As sick as it sounds, that's the reality of it. So I think this whole entire thing was a mistake. I think they could have brought someone in that maybe actually studies the effects of maybe the porn industry on the society, or someone that has some more actual accredited studying in sexuality, and not just someone who actually supported and was a former adult film actress, and she directed porn films. And I understand that sex should be something everyone can talk about, but I don't think that you should have to get that information from someone who was actually in the porn industry and helped support it. That seems very ridiculous to me, and so does this entire thing overall.